Hi, so in this video we will be talking about the amnesty scheme and the de novo registration which ICSI has revised in 2026. Now sir, first what is a de novo registration? So normally when you register into CS Executive, you have to complete CS Executive within 5 years time limit. If you cannot, then you have to apply for re-registration called as de novo registration, and then you get a validity of 5 years, another 5 years. But there is one catch: all the exemptions and the benefits that you have got by clearing in the previous time, for example, I've got some exemptions, all get lost after you have done a de novo registration. So this becomes a very big discouragement for the students when they do de novo registration, because they are back to square one and have to clear all the exams again and get all the exemptions which they have got. Now, first, if you register from 2026 onwards, you have to understand that you will get the 2022 syllabus which is there. That is the current syllabus that is ongoing as on date. Nobody can give the old exams anymore. Now, once your registration is expired, you could not complete in 5 years and want to achieve becoming a CS again. So ICSI has given this facility benefit to all of you all, and this is a very massive benefit that they have given you. Okay, so first let's talk about de novo registration. So how much do I have to pay? Normally, if you would have registered into CS Executive, you would have to pay 10 and 20,000 rupees. However, now when you do a de novo registration, if your 5 years has expired and only 2 has just expired, then you just have to pay 2,000 rupees. So within 2 years, if you are applying for de novo registration from the date of expiry, then you have to pay 2,000 rupees. If I'm applying between 2 to 5 years, okay, so 5 years is maximum. So 2 to 5 years, then you have to pay a little more because you have a extended expiry period they've given. You have to pay 3,000 rupees and you will get registered back into CS Executive, and you can go and complete your CS Executive, and this will give you a fresh life of 5 years. Means from the date of de novo registration, you get 5 years to complete your CS. Now, the only problem with this was that students would be back to square one. So where they lose all their exemptions, all the papers that they have cleared, all they have to repeat again. But when you apply the amnesty scheme, this is something new that the ICSI has brought in, the amnesty scheme 2025-26, where the last date is in February 2026. After that, nobody will be allowed to opt for this scheme. So it's a limited time opportunity, one time opportunity given for all the students. I'll tell you what it is. You can reclaim all the exemption benefits that you had got. For example, in the old syllabus, I had cleared SEBI, securities law. So now in the 2022 syllabus, even if I have done de novo registration, that exemption will be carried forward. This is called as the amnesty scheme. It applies to all the students who are doing de novo or re-registration or could not complete within 5 years, have left CS and want to re-pursue CS again. Okay, so this applies to all the previous students, all students who their registration is expired, or even for students who have re-registered in de novo but they were not getting the benefits. Now in amnesty scheme, it will retrospectively give them the benefits. For example, if in the old syllabus I had cleared SEBI laws or company law, for example, and when I did de novo, it did not give me that carry forward of that exemption. I had to give company law again. But now this amnesty scheme has come, which is allowing you that company law I need not give because it is getting carried forward. So obviously, if you have done de novo, mandatory opt for the amnesty scheme. Okay, it's a limited time offer. You have to pay some extra amount to claim all your past exemptions back again. Okay, so how much do I have to pay? So very simple. If your registration is expired and you had past exemptions, you have to pay 5,000 rupees okay, and how to pay, where to pay, that also I will show you. Once you do that, you 5,000 rupees, you will get rolled over into, re-registration into CS Executive, 5 years validity, and your exemption will continue. Let's say I had already done de novo registration. I've already done de novo registration and I'm sitting, and I knew that in de novo past exemptions are not carried forward. I have to reappear for all these papers. But now because of this scheme, past exams are also given. So then I will apply in category 2 where I have already registered. Then I will just pay 1,000 rupees because earlier in de novo I had already paid fees. Here extra 1,000 I have to give, and the main benefit is to claim all the past exemption benefits that you had got. Okay, now sir, how do I apply for de novo registration? Now pay attention, I will take you through the entire process. You have to go to your Smash portal. In Google you can just type smash.icsi.edu. Once you do that, you have to go to module. You can see this module. Okay, you will go to module. Then in module you will go for student services, and in that you have apply for de novo if you've done de novo, or you can even apply right now. You will apply for Amnesty scheme because it is more beneficial than the previous schemes. Okay, so you'll go for Amnesty scheme. This is where you will go. So module, student services, Amnesty scheme, pay your fees, and you get a fresh life of 5 years plus past exemption will also be carry forward. That's it. You will pay 5,000 rupees, proceed for payment, and you have to choose your payment gateway, and then it will come your request number, okay, your request ID, transaction ID, Amnesty scheme that you made under Amnesty scheme, and 5,000 rupees. That is it. Then you will receive an email from ICSI, okay, that your registration is now active again and you will be back into CS Executive. Now sir, if I have for some reason, if I have any issues with respect to Amnesty schemes or any questions, I will also give you the email ID on which you can go and apply. Okay, on that email ID you can write to ICSI if you have any doubts, questions. Okay, let's see. First, the entire details I'll give it to you here. This entire PDF for your, I'll put it in the particular description of the video. However, you can just Google it. It's already there on ICSI site. Now, another question is about pre-test. Sir, I have done de novo. I have done Amnesty scheme. Do I have to give the pre-test again? Answer is absolutely yes. You have to pay your 1,000 rupees also, and you have to pay and give the pre-test. Sir, do I have to give TDOP, 3 days orientation program? Answer is no. You all are exempted. So the students are exempted who have done de novo and Amnesty scheme. They don't have to give the 3 days orientation program. Sir, will the study materials be provided? Answer is no. You can buy from ICSI website. ICSI is not going to send you the study materials. You will have to purchase or print it separately. Okay. Now remember the deadlines for this scheme. Okay. What is the deadline of the scheme? Is basically from this scheme is open from 1st December 2025 and it ends on 20th Feb 2026. So after that, nobody can apply for Amnesty scheme. So please inform all your friends, any of your seniors who have left CS and want to re-enter into CS. This is a beautiful restart that they can get. Okay, so that is it. Okay, now with respect to the classes and any kind of help support, so you can join our WhatsApp group. Okay, for CS we are dedicated to exclusively for company secretary course. We have all the 3 levels and we're teaching for over 12 years now. So the WhatsApp group you have to join to stay updated for any kind of notification with the classes, which immediately comes and informs all the students and keeps them updated. With this I sign off. Do like the video and put in the comment section if you have any doubts. I will read and answer it as well. Take care guys. Bye.